lot at all. But when he does, he's diehard. And I was a little slow on the draw. Aiming was super hard, especially when you're trying to like pull it right up and focus. It's just like, I can't. It's just a little slow, a little delayed, right? I just can't get my target quick enough. So that is one downside. Especially when you got little things running at you or not little things, but giant people, zombies, things running at you to eat you, right? You want to be quick. You got to have some reflex on that. But, you know what? It was still super fun. Highly recommend it. Another good one actually on the PS4 on my 50-inch LCD. We played Goat Simulator. Has anybody else played this? Now, this game, of course, at that moment, I was high when I bought it. And then I played it with a buddy a few hours later, or maybe like half an hour later. And it was interesting. Well, I found it really fun then, I think. It seemed comical and basic shit. Then once I tried to play it when I wasn't high, I thought it was the stupidest game ever. And I really had wished that I had never bought it. Now, I only paid I think $10 for it, so it's not that bad. But still, $10 for a game of a goat running around, licking things with your tongue, dragging them over. If you're a diehard Goat Simulator fan, you know what? My hat goes off to you, because I don't know how you do it, because the game's kind of fucked. Mind you, I also was getting into playing Farm Simulator 15, so you know what? I should just shut the fuck up right now. Has anybody played Farm Simulator? I couldn't quite figure all of it out, but that was kind of neat. The things that you can do and act like a farmer and just operate different machines, but I wanted to do everything. But no, it makes you earn up to it or buy, stuff. It's like, really, come on, just let me use all the different kinds of equipment. That's all I really want to do. I just want a simulator that lets me do all that. I will happily pay like $25-$30 for a simulator that lets me operate any kind of cool vehicle, right? Especially construction stuff. I would just die to play that. Be able to just operate like a front end loader to a crane, excavator, bulldozer, bobcat. I bet, man, I have gotten to play with the bobcat in real life. At my job several years back, I did get to learn how to use a bobcat. So that was pretty freaking awesome. If you've never used one, you don't know what you're missing. And not like horsing around in it, but they're so fun to drive. And when you're doing a job of any caliber, bobcats just come in super handy. But I remember clearing snow with it actually. And I was going, and of course this kid is just staring me down like it's the coolest thing. He clearly loves tractors and construction equipment and all that type of stuff. There was nobody in the parking lot. He and his mom were on the sidewalk. It was early morning, and I was clearing part of the lot. And I made sure that there was nobody. There was not even cars in the lot. It was completely empty. So I kept watching him because he's watching me go back and forth. And so I kind of came down. I was probably about 20 feet away from him into the lot, maybe 25 feet. Came down and then did a quick turn and then did a reverse. So I kind of turned around and waved to him with the bucket. And this kid all smiles, right? And I don't know, I used to park it that way too, actually, into the parkade. I had it set up. Basically, there was our work truck, and then cones, and then we had our snow removal stuff and everything. So I'd park the Bobcat in there, and I got so good at parking this thing that I would come down and then spin it forward and reverse it, and just back right in through the cones into my saw. Which takes a lot of skill, a lot of practice. I don't recommend doing that if you don't know what you're doing. It took me a long time to control all the different things and just learn how to operate it safely at the same time, right? Because you can only really do that type of crazy, stupid shit when there's no risk to yourself, to others, or to any property. Because if you're going to do something and there is risk to damage property, it's not worth it. It's just not. So you got to be careful what you do, especially nowadays, because everybody wants to sue somebody. I'd love to sue somebody right now, actually. If somebody at the top of my head, I'd be like, you know what, if I could just fucking sue you, that would make me so happy. But, it's probably not going to happen. So, what are you going to do? What you going to do? At this point, I'm curious if the Bean is listening, because he asked me, is the PuffCast live tonight? I was like, well, no, there's no episode. But you know what? I'm thinking about doing a bonus episode tonight. Yeah, you know what? Most likely. I was excited to get into this episode. So I was hoping for sure he'd be here, because he's like, I have this at 9:30. I'll definitely be on at 10. I'm going to listen, and we'll chat over Messenger. Alright, Bean. But Messenger shows you haven't been active for 15 minutes, which tells me you're probably nowhere near your phone. Bean, disappointed. But you know what? That's okay. I still have the rest of you out there listening. Let's check the statistics and see who's listening to episode 20 right now. Hopefully somebody, but if not, that's okay too. We're gonna have fun regardless. We always do. That's just what this is. This is my session that I let you into. So currently, you know what? It's a little quiet. There's nobody streaming right now from our live podcast. But hey, you know what? Somebody will eventually. So that's cool. And the thing with this is you never know when people pop in and out. However, I see episode 19 the other night. It's got 9 plays now. It's pretty good. Now, to some, it's not a whole lot. We're still building this channel, still working on it. But hopefully it does seem like people are enjoying it, because more and more people are coming back, which is cool. Just kind of neat to know that we have reached a bit of a target audience. Albeit small, you know what? People are enjoying this. I've been actually looking out at other podcasters, or weedcasters, I like to call them. And there's a few decent stations. I'm not going to give my recommendations for anybody yet, because I've only heard like an episode of a few different ones. I prefer to give it more of a try and find out their flavor basically before I would recommend anybody else. So if you're looking for others to stream, check out Spreaker.com, or just use any RSS feed that you've got, and just start checking, finding somebody. Right? There's lots and lots of people podcasting nowadays. It's amazing what you can find on here. I mean, even ESPN's on here. So if you want to follow the Canucks, you want to follow whoever, game night, whatever, you can absolutely listen to it live, right? So, because I find that is more of the thing. It is to go live, because to do a pre-recorded show, it's cool. But live's where it's at. Live is where it's at. It's off time. I think so. Alright, let's get a burn going on this. This is still bold too. Finish it off. Oh yeah. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Alright, that's better. Now that I'm not coughing up a lung. Well, I know my lungs are probably a little sore, because I was smoking a lot of cigarettes today. Well over half a pack, and that's not like me. I don't smoke cigarettes very often. Only when I'm really stressed. But today was a hard one, so yeah, I smoked a lot of cigarettes today. Yeah, because I noticed that my clothes stunk, my hands stunk, my throat hurts. But I can't have a good puff during the day, so unfortunately, I go to the cigaretto when it gets bad. Yeah. But I should probably find something better, like, punching a wall repeatedly or something. I don't know. I'm not serious. But there's got to be some better way. Breathing, yoga, who knows? I'll do some yoga in my shop. Go to some yoga. Now, if you're into yoga, I'm not dissing you. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just making my own personal comment because I can right now at this moment. If you are offended, please realize that I am a little lifted, and I'm just speaking at Daisy. But hopefully you weren't offended. Do. Fucking dog hair! Don't you just hate that when you get animal hair in your weed? It doesn't burn very well. It does not. You know what? We're gonna pack this bowl, but we're not gonna hit it just yet. Not just yet. Oh, as I almost dropped the phone. Wow, all because the cord was wrapped around my foot. I really got to get a wireless headset. Wireless everything, right? That's the way to go. Do you think... I like to think I'm getting just sick again, but I think it's just stress. All the stress is just fucking up my body. And saying, hello, we want to fuck with you. Yes, sir, we do. Hello. Yeah, that's pretty much where it is. Right? Crazy shit, no? Oh, spread the word. British Columbians didn't elect, can't afford this. So apparently, and this is, if you're Canadian, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you're anywhere else, you're going to be like, what? So in BC, our election, we went liberal again. That's cool. I am liberal. Don't hate me. But the NDP and the Greens have formed a little coalition now. It's just kind of funny. I'm sure the Greens are... It's kind of like being asked to the prom. Because they always get like a seat, but they can't really do anything. Right? Did that make any sense? Because I don't think it made as much sense as I thought it was going to. It sounded good in my head for a fraction of a second, then I realized, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. I don't know why I'm on Facebook, because we don't have a Facebook channel. So, there's no reason to be on there. There really isn't. We no speak as English. Wow, real quiet one tonight for, whatchamacallit? I don't know. Massroots is super quiet out there tonight. I think pretty much everything is quiet, but it's Monday night, right? Everybody's probably asleep. Or, asleep. I don't know. But that's okay. This is okay. Apparently, I'm high. You're live on Spreaker. No shit. Thanks for pointing that out. And of course, just because we're going to plug it anyways, but one of these days, we are actually going to just do a promo for it. That way I can just hit a button, because I can never remember the number. We do have the PuffCast Text Plus number, so you can text us if you want. 778-800-6798. One more time. 778-800-6798. Feel free to text us if you're interested. If not, that's alright. We still love you. And this is the most quietest song ever. This is one thing I have to realize. If I am going to broadcast from the phone, then I really